Hey folks, welcome to another edition of Play Branson, where you get to know Branson's entertainers better. And today I have Melody Hart here. First time she's ever been on the show. And then I also have Wayne Massengale. Wayne's been on the show. It's been quite a while ago, but he's supposed to be on as well with Melody. And so we're looking forward to talking to both of them today. And hopefully Wayne will show up. I actually went to high school with Wayne. So we always like to reminisce about the good old high school days. But here's the other thing. Thanksgiving is coming up. And it's now time to think about celebrating Thanksgiving here in Branson with your family. It's a great place if you live in different parts of the country. You can come here. You can do lots of fun things. You can go shopping. That Black Friday thing is always really popular and big here. So I got some facts today about the fiddle in honor of our guest today. And so, because they're both fiddlers, and fiddles have been in existence as far back as the Middle Ages, but the modern fiddle did not gain popularity in traditional Irish music until around the 17th century. So the modern violin fiddle has been around for roughly over 500 years, so that's a long time. They're typically made out of spruce or maple wood, and playing the violin burns approximately 170 calories per hour. Didn't know that, did you? Anyway, I'm looking forward to talking to Melody and Wayne and their fiddling careers, and we'll be back in just a minute with more here on Play Branson. Hey folks, welcome back to Play Branson, and I am here with Melody Hart. Now, I got to tell you this, a little earlier I said Wayne Massengale was going to be here too, and we were going to reminisce about high school. Ain't happening this episode, but that's okay, Wayne. We still love you, and we had some communication issues, and I'm not going to say who those issues were. I know. We won't do that. But it's all good, because I wanted to talk to Melody more than I wanted to talk to Wayne anyway. Melody, how you doing? Welcome to the show.
Oh, thank you. It's good to be here.
So, I mean, it's been tough to get you on the show. You're like busy.
I seem to be busy a lot. Yeah.
So,
but I'm glad I'm finally here.
We are glad you are here too. So I want to go way back, and we're going to talk about what you're doing currently, but I want you to take us back on how you got involved in the entertainment business and how you got to Branson and.
Okay. Well, I'm originally from Des Arc, Arkansas, and I played bluegrass music. I played bluegrass music all over Arkansas with a bluegrass band, and then we had an all-girl bluegrass band, and then I went to college at Arkansas Tech, made my way up to Dogpatch for a summer.
Dogpatch USA. Now, I have to tell you, and it could have been when you were there, because it says you were there in 1989. Mm-hmm. And I'm not for sure the exact date, but my dad actually used to be one of the owners of Dogpatch when it was a theme park.
Yeah.
And then they sold it to somebody else, and then they, it eventually closed. So it could have been that my dad was one of the owners when you were there.
Oh, well, that's
possible.
Awesome.
It's possible.
It's possible.
So what did you do at Dogpatch?
I worked in the barn. I worked with a kids group in the barn up there on the hill, and we had a country music group up there. And so that was actually my first experience of working in the country music industry, because all I did was ever play bluegrass. So had a ball, loved it up here. Oh my gosh, the scenery is just beautiful. And made my way up to Branson that fall.
1990 or
1989.
89.
The Plummer family was looking for having another fiddle player, which Wayne had been on that show. We never met at that time. But anyway, I got on with that show. That was the first show I got on when I came to Branson.
Wow. And that was really one of the first original shows in Branson.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they had another Melody. They have a daughter named Melody Plummer. And so she wasn't going to get to go on the road with them. And so they loved the idea of having twin melodies for the fall run, and then I would pick up and go on the road with them. But yeah, I did the fall season with them, and then I was with them for 2 years, I think, after that, before they had sold.
Okay. And then what happened?
Then let's see, I went on. I've been everywhere. I went on with Campbell's Ozark Country Jubilee while they were here. That is where the Starlight Theater was. And then, let's see, then I went from there to a young group called the Texas Gold Miners.
Oh, yeah.
A group from Texas. I was with them for several years, 4 or 5 years.
And so that was Clay Cooper was part of that.
Yes, Clay Cooper, Joey Riley, Wyatt Beard. Wyatt is with Kenny Chesney now. And John Conley, he's with Kenny Chesney now. And Erica Bussey and Kelly Jackson. Michael Jackson, he's a drummer here in town.
Wow.
And so, yeah, we had several years there. We worked with Barbara Fairchild. When Brenda Lee came to town, I worked with her. The Presleys, I was with the Presleys for 7 years.
Wow.
Yeah.
You know, for me, it's always good to go back because, like, over time, you forget a lot of where people have been and what they have done. And so this is good to know this.
I've been here for a long time. I've been here for 30 years, and I've managed to stay in shows, and I am very grateful. Yeah. I've had a great time. Yeah. So, and then, let's see, Joe Diffie came to town. I was with him. I was with Grading the Country Vault. Buck Trent, I was with him for several years. I'd say about 7 years. Yeah. And
so in some cases, were you doing like multiple shows?
Yes, I was. Yeah. There was sometimes I was doing 3 shows a day with different artists.
Yeah.
Yeah. But,
and so how did you and Wayne meet?
Through the music.
Through the music?
Yeah. You know, it's funny. I went to work for the Plumbers. I didn't know who he was. And I think he had just got a job with Roy Clark. He worked with Roy Clark for 5 years. But he used to work for the Plumbers. And anyhow, I think he probably don't want me telling this, but he...
Well, it's good he's not here because we can do it.
He got let go. And I actually replaced him. And I didn't know him. I didn't know him for a long time.
Yeah.
Yep.
So did he get released for his long hair?
Well, they didn't like his long hair. They made him cut it, but yeah, he was a little rebellious back then. Yeah. So
I think, and Wade and I think we would say we went to Van Halen. I think we went to Van Halen in high school together. I think that may have been the only concert. If not, it could have been Bon Jovi, but it was a long time ago.
He's a huge Eddie Van Halen fan.
Oh, yeah.
And man, he really took it hard when Eddie passed away.
I'm sure he did.
Yeah.
So Wayne has always had that little, I call it spunk in him, like, you know. So anyway, you guys met in the business and
yeah, we did, and we got married in 1998.
98.
And we've got 2 boys, Garrett and Dillion. Garrett's 20 and Dillion is 16. And so
they're kind of following in their parents' footsteps, I understand.
Yes, they are. They are.
And tell people a little bit about them. Like, what are they doing?
Okay, Garrett's 20 years old, and he plays the drums. He's been playing professionally here since he was 14 years old.
Wow.
And he would come into the theater and sub there at Grand Country, where both of us work now. And he would sub in and out there. Right now, currently, he is with the Ozarks Gospel and the Ozarks Country shows there. He subs all the shows there. And he also subs on our family, or not subs, he also plays. He's a member of our band. He plays drums there. Also a great singer. Just found out he could sing after all these years. Just now starting to sing. And then our 16-year-old is Dylan Massengale, and great country singer. He would always sing, but never touch an instrument. Neither one of them would play fiddle.
Yeah. They just don't want to do what the parents do.
No, they don't. I mean, Garrett can. Garrett did fill in for his dad one time, but anyway, but Dylan just started learning bass during the COVID time while we were off, and we were just like, come on, Dylan, we need you, come on. So he stepped up, and he's playing bass with us on our family show. Okay. So they're both great singers, great players, and they love country music, and they're good boys. So
I kind of sidetracked you there you were at Buck Trent.
Yeah.
And then what happened after Buck?
Buck, I went back over to, and Clay Cooper. I've been with Clay Cooper too. I went back over to Grand Country.
Okay. So you've been there for quite a while.
Yes, 10 years, I think.
10 years.
Yeah. Yeah, it's been 10 years since I went back over there. I'm doing Branson Country USA there, the TV show on Friday nights, and I'm doing Down Home Country there in the mornings, in the spring and in the fall. It's a 10 a.m. show.
Okay.
And then we have our family show.
Yeah. Okay, we're going to stop here, and we'll be back in just a moment to hear more about this new family show. So stay tuned. We'll be right back.
There are so many things to do in Branson. You need help planning and booking all your fun. You need iBranson.com. You can find everything Branson has to offer from your computer, tablet, or cell phone. You can even buy tickets online or talk to one of their friendly Branson travel specialists. There's no sales pitches, no delivery fees, no service fees, and no waiting. It's fast and easy. Find your fun at iBranson.com. Do it all online or call 877-ENTERTAIN. That's 877-368-3782. iBranson.com.
Hey folks, welcome back to PlayBranson, and we are talking to Melody Hart. And Melody, you've got this new show, or newer show, Melody Hart, Family and Friends.
Yes.
So let's talk about that. What's going on there?
I'm so excited. We started doing a few road shows every now and then as a family, because the boys are playing now, and Garrett's on drums, Dillion's on bass, and they're both great singers. And we just thought we would have fun with it since they were old enough, and wanted to hang out with Mom and Dad, actually. And so Joanne and Michelle at Choices Concert Hall gave us a call earlier this year and asked if we'd like to do our show there one day a week. And we was like, heck yeah, let's try it and see. So anyhow, Choices Concert Hall, we are there every Thursday from 5:30 to 7. And it's got the biggest dance floor in town. They've got great food, and we just have a good time up there. We're doing classic country songs, and we have Dino Strunk, who plays guitar with us as well. So he's the friend, and then we have John Lance, who plays piano with us, and he's the other friend. But yeah, it's just our family, and then we've got the two guys with us. And we've got a great upbeat show. And I love seeing everybody getting out there and dancing and having a good time. So
when I just heard that, you said everybody getting out there and dancing, it's a little different than a typical Branson show.
Yes.
Because you can't just, some places you could dance, but not normally.
Right.
And so people can come in here, they can get a bite to eat, and then they can listen to you and dance on a dance floor.
That's right. Any song they want to get up and dance on, they're welcome to. I wish I could get down there. I'm not a good dancer.
Do you have a set list that you're doing, or are you just doing different stuff?
That's a good question. We have been throwing in different songs. We like to keep it fresh. There is some songs that stay because the people want to hear those certain songs. We do have special guests. We have people that will pop in from time to time, and we do include them. We've had Leona Williams come, and I had some girls that was in the bluegrass band with me in Arkansas, and we just did a reunion show. We actually did it on Branson Country USA last week, and they came, and I got them up to come and sing. So you just never know. If someone has a request they'd like to do, we will throw that in, and it's just what the people want. It's relaxed, it's fun. I just want everybody to have a good time. Yeah,
and I always say, it's, for me, anytime someone launches a new show right now, like during COVID, I'm like, that's hard. But I drive by there a lot, and there's normally quite a few. There's a lot of cars out there, and it's a different. That time frame is a different time frame as well. So if somebody wants to go still to a show later in the evening, they get out in plenty of time to do that, I guess.
That's right. Yes, they can catch an afternoon show and be over there by 5:30, eat supper, and see our show, and then be back, to their other show by 7:30 because we're out by 7. So if somebody didn't want to eat and they just wanted to come hear you perform, can they do that too? Yes, they can. $10. Tell them you're part of the Melody Hart fan club, and you can come in and just watch the show.
$10. That's a deal. That's a deal.
Yes, and everything is sanitized. The tables are spaced apart enough, for all the distance regulations and stuff, and so they're doing everything that they can to keep everybody safe.
The crowds that you've seen out there during this COVID timeframe, do you see any difference than the crowds maybe that were here a year ago, or does it seem the same, or what?
It is actually, I think everybody's just so hungry to get out and to really have a great time. They just really seem to appreciate it more, appreciate getting out more and having, time with people and talking and being out of the house,
Yeah. And we've been encouraging people on our show is to get out of the house and come to Branson. And
Yes.
this is one of the few places, and you know this, where you can come get live entertainment.
Yes.
And there's not a lot of places where that's happening.
That's right. Ours is definitely live all the way. We don't use tracks. It's all live.
Yeah.
So, and like I said, some days we don't know what songs we're going to throw in, what songs we're not going to do, just whatever hits us, And the crowd really seems to like that. They just kind of like that where it's not as, what's the word? I don't want to say overproduced or anything like that. It's not a production because my show's not a production.
And this show is not either.
It's it's just they like that it's kind of laid back, I guess you could say.
Yeah. And that's we don't do very many double takes here. So if you don't like it, too bad. How many instruments do you play?
Me?
Yeah.
Well, I like to just say 2, but I can pick around on several. But I started on piano when I was 3, but I really didn't really. I can pick it out if I need to, but my favorite is guitar and fiddle. I can play mandolin, and like I said, I can go back to piano a little bit, but bass if I need to. Garrett keeps me off drums. I did play a little bit of drums in the Texas Gold Miners when I was in that show, but Garrett don't want me on. He doesn't want me on there at all. He's like, "Mom, that's okay. I'll take care of it." I'm like,
so do you want to take this family band on the road more in the future, or what's any future plans besides what you're doing now?
Well, as of right now, we can't plan anything because of the COVID.
Yeah.
We had several that were booked and they got canceled, and we have several that we'll probably reschedule. Like, we have one in Minnesota, one in Oklahoma, and Louisiana. We're supposed to do one in Louisiana, Crowley, Louisiana in January, but we're just kind of waiting to see. So actually, this has been great, just being able to stay here and keep it going and doing the 1 day a week. It's just perfect for us. Wayne can do it in between his shows, and we're just having a ball.
So when you're not performing, what are you doing?
Well, Dillion is homeschooled, and I homeschool him.
Oh, wow.
And so between
That's a full-time job.
Yes, and being a mom, and so I homeschool him and take care of the house.
There you go.
So
okay, tell folks again what night they can see you at Melody Hart Family and Friends.
Okay, Melody Hart Family and Friends. You can see us at Choices Concert Hall every Thursday from 5:30 to 7 p.m. You can eat, you can dance. I got great food, live entertainment. We do classic country, and Thanksgiving Day we're going to have a show there on Thanksgiving.
That'll be fun.
You can come and have all the trimmings, the turkey and the dressing and all that. You can come see us on Thanksgiving.
Okay, and then over at Grand Country, tell us over there.
Grand Country. I am with Down Home Country. Spring and fall, we're there till in the middle of December, 10 a.m. All country, classic country show there. And I'm also at Branson Country USA every Friday night at 10:30.
Okay, and that Branson Country USA is on a TV show.
Yes.
As well, and so you're seen all over the country by people watching that show.
Yes.
So can I get your autograph now? Actually, I was in the middle of September. I went to that show, and it was good. And it's late at night, which there's not a lot that's going on late at night, but it's not like till like 1 in the morning.
It's an hour long.
Yeah.
And New South does 3 songs. Jamie Hagee does a song. Jackie does 2, and I do 2. And then we always have a special guest.
Right.
Each week there's always a special guest. Sometimes 2.
Yeah.
So.
The week I went, it was the Blues Brothers. So,
Okay. Yeah, they're always great.
Yeah. So it was fun. So good show to go to as well. And so if you're looking for something late night, and also the fact that it's being televised, like they're recording, so it's a little different because they're like you got the commercial breaks and all that kind of there, but
yeah,
Mike Patrick makes it fun.
Yes, he does, and it's just always interesting because you don't know what's going to go on behind the camera after we're on a commercial break. There's always something funny going on. Larry Allred's funny doing something, or one of us sings a song all of a sudden. It's fun. It's fun.
Well, thank you for sharing your talent with millions of visitors that come here, and you've been doing it for what, over 2 decades now in Branson?
Yeah.
And
thank you.
and tell Wayne hi. Wayne, sorry you were here. We'll catch you next time. And hey, if you want to see who Wayne is, just go back into the PlayBranson archives. He's in there. So anyway,
he's a nut.
Thanks for coming on the show today. It's good,
thanks
good
for
having
having
you.
me. It's good to be here.
Folks, go see them over at Choices Concert Hall. That's right on the corner of Highway 248 and 65. It's in a log cabin looking building. And so you exit off there, it'll be right on the right hand side past the gas station, right across from the BransonMissouri.com Welcome Center. We'll be back in just a minute.
The Christmas season is a perfect time for family traditions, and Branson's Lights of Joy, Branson's all-LED drive-thru, is a great way to create those lasting Christmas memories. This year, discover new LED Christmas displays and an amazing tunnel with state-of-the-art lighting. Santa loves these lights. Branson's Lights of Joy is located just north of Sight and Sound Theater on Expressway Lane. Open nightly through January 1st. Visit lightsofjoydrivethru.com.
Hey folks, thanks for watching another edition of Play Branson. We had Melody Hart on the show today. We thought we were going to have Wayne, but Wayne didn't make it for various reasons, but Wayne's been on the show in the past. Go see Wayne and Melody with their family band over at the Choices Concert Hall over there. Here's the thing. You still have time to plan your Christmas vacation to Branson. And if you haven't done that, you can still do it. You can go to ibranson.com and buy hotels, shows, and attractions, or you can call those folks at 877-ENTERTAIN. They've been providing folks great vacation planning experiences for over 25 years here in the Branson area. And Branson's got great Christmas lights, Christmas light drive-through displays, Christmas shows, shopping. It's the perfect place to come at Christmas time. Now you might be saying, hey, this might be your first episode to watch. We are out there on YouTube. You can subscribe to our YouTube channel. We're on Facebook, facebook.com/PlayBranson. You can also go to PlayBranson.com. We'd love to hear from you. Let us know who you'd like to see on the show. And we'll do our best to get them on. And folks, if you keep coming, we'll keep playing. So come to Branson. We'll see you soon.